Hi friends, welcome back. This is Jasmine and today we are going to be doing this spring makeup look. I feel like it's a colorful but subtle, like everyday makeup look that you can use whenever you're going to be out for brunch or who knows, whatever. You can wear it whenever you want. It doesn't matter. There's no rules in here. This is what I came up with, and if you want to see how I achieved it, please keep watching. I'm going to be using this Biossance Revitalizer moisturizing concentrate. It's like an oil, but it's not, because it doesn't say anywhere there's an oil, but it's like a concentrate that moisturizes. But yeah, I'm gonna be using that. I am gonna be using also the 12 Hour Power Lower Primer from Heart Candy. This is like my go-to at the moment from the drugstore. I feel like it really does make the foundation last longer. I've been using the Healthy Elixir CoverGirl foundation, and I like this one because it has SPF, and because it's a spring look, it's more for the daytime, it's good to use SPF because you're going to be out in the sun. If you have been following me for a while, you know that I'm a sunscreen freak. Like, I just have to have sunscreen on everything except on the night when I'm going to be taking pictures, you know, flashback. But yeah, I'm going to be using the Miyoko foundation brush. This is so good, you guys. So I'm just going to use, whoops, splash all over. I'm going to use 2 pumps of my foundation, which not really because it's not really coming out. 1, 2, there we go. And I just love the way this foundation works with this brush. And this foundation, I feel like it's somewhat drying, so if you have dry skin, you're probably not gonna like this. That's why I put like extra oil and stuff. It's funny how I put foundation on and it instantly changes my face already. I've been dealing with dark under eye circles so bad, so I'm gonna be using the L.A Color Correcting Concealer, and this one's like so many colors. So I got this like in a set that came with all like color correcting concealers. So I don't know if they sell this individually, but yeah, I'm gonna put 3 dots of these and kind of just blend it in there. Actually, let me put more because I just feel like this sleep deprived girl is struggling with under eye circles. And of course, I'm going to be putting like something to brighten up my under eye after. For that, I'm going to be using the Age Rewind eraser from Maybelline. I love this thing, it's so good. I feel like it's a little light for me, but I like to use it because, like, on extreme cases, as I was saying, when I need my face to be brightened up. I'm gonna use this Kadar Beauty powder, or HD Perfecting powder. I got this on my Ipsy bag. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna try it and see if it has flashback or not. And my eyebrows. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel, and it's so good. I really like this. And this is in the shade, I think it's medium brown. Yeah, I'm gonna be using this Trestique Concealer to define my eyebrow. I feel like this would be a really good concealer just to highlight, but this is a little bit too dark in my preference to highlight the under eye, but I can use it just to kind of define this. I don't know what happened this time, you guys, but it's been like a week I did my eyebrows, and usually it lasts longer for the hairs to come out, but this time they were just out there like the next day, like if I would have shaped them instead of thread them. So I'm gonna be using the Smashbox Photofinish Lid Primer in the shade Light. It's the sample size. So this is the first time I'll be using this. I'm gonna use the blending brush from Elizabeth Mott. I'm gonna grab the shade Living Lavish from the Chocolate Bar palette. Actually, the Gold Chocolate palette, or Chocolate Gold palette. I'm gonna blend that on my crease. Typically you would use a shade that is more like a neutral shade for this, but I want to switch things up a little bit. I'm mixing the shade Cocoa Truffle and So Bougie, which are the neutral shades here, and go over again on my crease. We'll get the color Classy Sassy and Old Money together, and I'll gently place this all over my mobile lid. Of course, I'll be using the shade Rolling in Dough in my eyebrow bone. I'm gonna grab this liner brush and I'm gonna be using the shade Money Bags. You know what shade this is, the green one. I'm gonna be using a blending brush and kind of smoke this green a little bit more. Lastly, the shade Gold Dip, and use that on the inner corner of my eye. Curling my lashes. Okay, so I'll be using the L.A Colors Dry Matte Lash in the Delightful shade, number 974. I did have to cut in because my eye might seem like it's big, but they're freaking small. So I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna bronze up my face, or contour or brown tour my face. That's like a new term for contouring with the bronzer, you guys, which we all know that we have been doing that forever, but apparently it's a new thing to bronzer your face, which is literally contour your face with a bronzer. So here it is, and I'm gonna be using the Hoola bronzer, and I like to use a brush. I feel like the brushes are really good, the ones that comes with it. So it's just perfect to angle it up by your cheekbone area and kind of blends out everything really nice. Now I'm going to be using the e.l.f. blush, and this one is in the shade Fuscia Fusion, I don't know. I'll be using a Lexi 514 blush brush, my favorite brush for blush. I always get confused when I try to say blush brush. I love pink shit on my face. You could tell. I think it went to my hands, but it don't matter because we're gonna blend everything out at the end. I love this Moonchild highlight palette because it's so different, and obviously you're not gonna be able to use these shades kind of like for all the time because they're kind of like too bluish, purplish, you know what I mean? But I love the shade Pink Heart, and I feel like that one is a very usable highlight. So I'm gonna be using the S Glam or Miss Glam L36 highlight brush. You know. I feel like every time I have a kid, which has only been 2 times in my life, like it takes me like a year for me to actually speak better, which I always have trouble, but I feel like I struggle more. Look how pretty, it's like pink, you see that? Oh, it's like so iridescent. And of course, like, you only have to use a little bit, because if you use a lot, then it's gonna be like, girl, I love it, I love it. You know the deal with me, you gotta blend everything out. You see, I cannot speak. So everything out with a stippling brush at the end, so everything can come together. See the highlight? I think I can. Yeah, you can still see that. So pretty. Ooh. Lastly, I'm gonna be using the shade Lover, and it's from the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lipstick. So this is the final look